overshadowing the influence of Intel and General Electric. Blue chips climbed 41 points, but the rest of the market under pressure for the second day. The Dow finally has its first up week for the year, and the Nasdaq tacked on a weekly gain of 0.5%. Rounding up economic news, industrial production in the U.S. rose at its fastest pace in 3.5 years. Groundbreaking for new homes dropped almost 10% during a cold December, but the decline was smaller than economists anticipated, and consumer sentiment dipped in early January, with low and middle income households concerned about jobs and salaries. Carrie Leahy of Decision Economics says the economic outlook is good, but not good enough.
At first, I think the deleveraging cycle is pretty much over for the typical household. Not that they aren't cash strapped, but they've dealt with their excessive debt burdens that they took on before the crash. Secondly, I don't look for much of an adverse move in oil prices. Thirdly, I look for a better attitude by business regarding hiring. And fourthly, and perhaps most importantly, a significant reduction in the drag from the federal and state and local governments on the economy. That all should be relatively supportive, and assuming no blow-ups overseas, I think you have a shot at a 3 handle on GDP growth for the whole year.
Shifting to earnings, General Electric posted a slightly better than expected rise in revenues thanks to sales of oil pumps and jet engines. United Parcel Service delivering a fourth quarter warning, saying a late surge in online shopping caught the company off guard, resulting in higher costs. Morgan Stanley posted stronger than expected fourth quarter results, even though legal bills resulted in a sharp fall in profits. Looking at market reaction, GE fell more than 2%, UPS lost less than 1%, and Morgan Stanley rallied more than 4%. Other notables, American Express jumped 3.6% one day after releasing strong quarterly results, but shares of Intel plunged right off the bat after missing earnings one day earlier. Shares rallied in Europe on expectations of a pickup in global growth.